Hello everyone, this is Tile Owner Dace, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Not So Secret Saturdays, Season Azura. In the last episode, we went to work gathering some gravel, and we've also made sure to stash up on some supplies. So we're going to hopefully make the trek back. It is daytime. So we're gonna head back to base, and I'm hearing zombies. I'm not sure where they are though. And then we need to figure out. Yeah, so we need to figure out what we're gonna do for our pathing. So it's kind of on the docket here. I don't think we quite have enough, but that's okay. We've got to start because. So, anyways, to kind of get started with the day, or with the episode here, I'm actually going to ask a question here. Actually, before we do that, I actually want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing all that fun stuff. It really helps, helps the channel out, obviously, but it's very encouraging to see that. And helps me, like, oh yeah, I probably should get to work on continue, and it just encourages me to make more content for you guys and to even do a little bit better job every day. All right, I did actually want to test this. We were having issues in the last episode. Let's see if the sapling actually shows up in my inventory. It does. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That had to be some kind of really goofy bug or glitch. That it just... I don't want to say I herbified the saplings, but there you go. So, actually, right away here... I kind of want... It's a good starting point. The ground kind of levels off around here. Right away, I'm going to start work on leveling off the ground here. And, yeah, we're going to get... just kind of mark this off. Because we are going to want a tower. And with this said tower... That's going to entail, we have a ladder going all the way up, and we probably will actually extend probably have an even higher level. We're going to be up in the clouds there. So it's going to be really, really cool, really fun, really fun, I don't know why I did that. Really fun, really exciting. But yeah, so... Oh my. Okay. Yeah, okay, we need to replant saplings here. That's right. That goofy sapling or item bug or whatever that was prevents me from replanting up here. Forgot about that. I was like, I should have a bunch of saplings lying around. Well, actually, no. You wouldn't have a bunch of saplings lying around because... Yeah. Funny things happened. Oh yeah, we still haven't even put the roof on here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do. Actually, do I go one more level here? Do I need another level? Oh boy. Sorry, I am a bit scatterbrained. I'm playing with my brain fried. That is probably not a good situation to be in. Actually, that is definitely not a good situation to be in. What am I saying? Anywho, we are real quick. We're gonna make up some more arrows, and we're going to real quick smelt up the ores we got, which isn't much to say the least. Yeah. Okay, I do not have cobble for the... I do not have cobble for the tower. Okay. I think what the next project needs to be, for sure... Wait, I have iron cooking. Why on earth did I do that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, so that... no, actually make another shovel. Simply because I don't actually know. That's gotta be the most shovels I made in one... Iron shovels, I should say. That's gotta be the most iron shovels I made in one go. This is just in case... There we go. That's just in case things don't quite smell right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Badly in need of resources. Uh-huh. Did need that. Go figure. Go figure. Oh, actually, hold on. For right now, since I'm thinking about it, I can just place these up here. That works. Yeah. Okay. That's all said and done. Okay, let's get to work on building that road. Yeah, let's get that done. All right. And then we can just... And we're going to I apologize in advance. I will be deforesting a bunch of trees today. Well, okay. I'm maybe only... slightly apologetic about that. I'll be on. Okay. I've got some cobble here actually. Let's replace the dirt I was using. And let's actually go ahead. Whoops. This is also going to kind of determine the footprint of the tower here as well. Let's see, that kind of works, so... Oh, and it's getting nighttime. Oh, of course it is. Yeah, I should have thought about this a lot sooner. Oh well. Big deal. I say that. We're like right next to the... Oh, look, fireflies. We were right next to the... We're going to go... Yeah, we're right next to that one really fun spot. AKA right underneath that island. You know, I never did light that up, did I? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I did. I just got to light up... Oh, I probably have to light up around the area more. Figures. Yeah, that checks. If any of you have seen Season 0, I'm going to guess not a lot of you did. But for those of you who have, that one was called Alfarion because that's what the world was called, actually. But in any case, Alfarion, well, let me clarify. The world itself wasn't called Alfarion. The town I had built that was part of the main, like the main starter town, that was called Alfarion. So I named this first, that what was supposed to be Season 1, which is now Season 0, that is Alfarion. And part of the reason why this Season 1 is named Azura is actually because I wanted to maintain the naming convention I was going for, or trying to go for, when I first conceived of the series. And some of this is also just me putting this together as I'm actively building it. Like, for example, like I was like, well, I could just call it Season 1 Alfarion and kind of do some, like, how do I explain this? Like, I wanted to maintain, like, I wanted to, and still do, want to do some of the more classic or traditional LP series that you would have seen back in, like, the early 2010s. The early 2010s on YouTube for Minecraft and stuff. And so I wanted to I still want to maintain that as much as possible. But at the same time, I also wanted to do something that would be kind of fun, kind of different. Hence why I'm going, part of the reason anyways why I'm going with that lava bucket should not be on my person. Oh, where is he? Did I get him? No. There we go. Oh my goodness. I will say that did actually legitimately give me a bit of a jump scare. Creepers giving... and pigs giving players bona fide jump scares since 2000... I forget what it was. 2000 something. Okay. Do I go with a 3-wide path though? Ooh, that's a good question. And also, I actually don't... No. I'm not going to go with the 3-wide path. We're going to cut it off right about there. I'll get some when we get the tower moved in, I'll actually get to actual terraforming. But for right now, the road is probably going to go this way. So we'll leave a entry point for the road over there. Actually, I need... yeah, there we go. I need you for arrows. So don't mind me. As if on point. Okay. I will say that's kind of an interesting feature of alpha spiders, is that they just kind of float. Okay, I'm actually gonna bow out for a minute. We're gonna re-up on arrows and re-heal, and I kind of want to get a gauge of the situation. That's something else that needs to be done. Lighting up the area around. That's so many brown mushrooms. And that's with me lighting the place up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so they're spawning in this dark patch right here. That would, if I lit that area up and possibly a bit around over here, that would help a little bit with nighttime safety, but obviously there's still all this area around. Building this road project will help with the lighting because I'm going to be building into that area, but still, it's not going to be safe. I do have more arrows, so I'm going to get to... I'm just going to... I have more stuff for arrows, I should say. Get to work on that. Actually, I'm going to grab coal, and we're just going to make some more torches while we're at it. No. Let's do this. Let's do that. We're just going to make a ludicrous amount of torches because we kind of need them right now. And we're going to put this in there. We're going to readjust a little bit. The armor does help. I will say armor in alpha is kind of really like Or I should say, in this, I'm noticing it's... Oh. Oh, so much for Dr. Porkchop. That one wasn't even evil. That's the crazy thing. Oh, yeah, so I'm still been playing, amongst other things. I've got a lot going on. Like, I am literally just taking a break from everything else I've been working on just to record a few episodes, and then, yeah, we're going to go from there. It's been crazy. But, you know what? Get. No one liked you, and oh goodness, how many creepers is that? That is certainly a way to shear a sheep. Excuse me. Thank you. That is a way you can shear a sheep. Okay. Now, at some point here, the world should start switching over to fall, but I'm not quite sure when that happens. Mostly because... Oh, hello there. Yeah, so so actually what can happen... That's the interesting thing about alpha bows, actually, is... They don't work when you are right up against something. That's always been an interesting quirk of the archery system in alpha. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about that either, actually. Actually, do I want... Well, yeah, see, this is... I still want to cut through this way. Get. There are so many creepers. I just want to say that there's so many creepers that just spawn. Never mind the reach. Like, I will say... Dirt Piper, and I don't know if it was who else is involved with the development of Not So Secret Saturday, the mod itself, but like they went all out to make the mobs in this absolute menaces. Like for hard, like if you're playing on hard like I am right now, this is actually crazy. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not complaining. It's just, I've never seen... I have to be careful about this because I actually played a lot of mods and mod packs over the years, but I don't think I've ever seen anything that takes the base mobs, I should say, just cranks up the difficulty to 11 like that. It kind of still feels balanced though, because you do get the armor effectiveness does not decrease its durability anymore, so that does help. And yeah, I just realized this is not the right height. Give me a minute. So that helps, but like even so, actually no, this is alpha lighting we're talking about. Let's actually go this route. Okay, but yeah. This is going to be interesting. I think with how the terraform is going to end up, I'm actually going to have to actually build up the ground around here a little bit. Yeah, okay. much of a direct route do I actually want to take here? Or do I actually want to go around? I kind of want to go around this hill, actually, now that I'm looking at this. So I think what I'm going to do is I will drop, obviously I'm going to drop things down here. But then we're going to, actually, is this a spot where I use cobblestone stairs? I think this is a spot where we use cobblestone stairs. Whoops. See, this is the problem with playing Mango Pack as well. Because then it's like, oh, I had all these really cool functions. Or, yeah, no, like the quality, like QL stuff, like the, specifically like the dragon, the click drag, drag and click functionalities of the crafting menu and stuff. Those are really, really nice. But, at the same time, they're not really the end of the world either. It's like, I can live with that, I can deal with that. You know, it's not, that's fine. Not that big of a deal in the long run. I don't know, I'm just kind of like, yeah, so we're gonna kind of make this a little gradual. Nah, nope, we're gonna do that. Where's a good spot? I guess long term, it's gonna kind of depend on. Let's do that. There we go, to free up a slot in my inventory now. Because we're going to be picking up a lot of wood, a lot of trees. Whoops. We're going to do that. We actually need to chop this guy down. Which is another one of the bigger trees. Thankfully, in this version of Alpha, they have fixed, well, actually it's the mod, but yeah, they fixed, as we've been clearly seeing, very much so, they have fixed the issue with leaf despawning, which, that being said, yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's going to release. Okay, good. 3. Yeah, so like this. It's not quite even Steven with hill, but I can, we can work with that. And I'm making it too wide, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Oh yeah, remember what I said about lighting stuff up? Yeah, I haven't been doing that, have I? I just kind of charged forward and I'm like, nope, we're gonna get this done. Which is fine, but like, yeah, you need to light the path forward too. Well, that's funny. Right. Where was I? All right, so actually, yeah, no, we gotta, do not have enough. Oh my goodness, we don't have... There. Alright, let's deal with that problem real quick. Whoops. You know, as tempted as I am, I might actually not do that right now. Oh, wait. Maybe come around and then cut. Oh, it's turning night. Great. Okay. Okay. Well, I probably don't have things lit up enough just yet to call it safe. But at the very least... I'm just gonna keep trucking for a little bit here. This is actually where the ground level is. Actually, do need to destroy that block. Okay, do I go straight through here? Or... No, my axe! I'll fix that later. By building a new one, obviously. Yeah, so I actually want to create a diagonal tunnel almost in the ground. That's going to be different. Oh, I probably didn't do that right now that I'm looking at this. Nope, I did not. And now it's dark out. Here. Let's drop off some supplies and re-up on supplies, and yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. This is already starting to look good, though. I'm really liking the look of this a lot better. Okay. Yeah, because this was otherwise this was going to be a pain in the... Well, you know. It's, you know the expression. It was going to be a pain otherwise if that wasn't dealt with. And that's already looking cool. When looking down below at it. I guess we have the dirt now. We can start working on other things maybe. Like I said, let's drop some stuff off first and evaluate where we're at. So I have some more gravel. We're gonna have to go back down into the mines though. Let's see what else. Actually, I've got plenty of supplies for arrows. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, let's build some more arrows for extra defense. That is something I definitely should have done. And actually, yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna keep the apples, store the apples away here. Any more red mushrooms too? Or we should build it. There's a lot of stuff that coulda, woulda, shoulda get done, you know. Anyways, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I am liking that. it is actually time to sign off for the day. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.